In the midst of escalating death related to COVID-19 and catastrophic conflicts occurring in the Middle East, H.O.M.E continues to act as the healing hand of Christ, reaching out to tens of thousands of suffering by sharing his cure and saving love. H.O.M.E has heard the cry of the people of Lebanon after the nuclear-scale explosion and subsequent devastating economic collapse in Beirut, whereby the H.O.M.E teams reached out through the mobile clinic and ambulatory medical center to thousands of suffering Lebanese. In 2021, H.O.M.E has expanded that ambulatory center to meet the growing medical need, organized many mobile clinics, and shipped tons of medications to Lebanon to bind the wounds of this beloved nation. H.O.M.E has heard the cry of Iraq over the last 3 decades of civil war and COVID pandemic. It reached more than ever through a mobile medical unit and stationary clinic in Baghdad that has provided health, healing, and hope to tens of thousands of beloved Iraqis. In northern Iraq, particularly after the influx of a large number of refugees to Kurdistan, H.O.M.E has established a large mobile medical unit that continues to reach to the refugees coming from the devastating areas of Iraq and Syria. In the aftermath of the catastrophic Syrian civil war and the escalating COVID pandemic, H.O.M.E continues to reach out through the Jesus Light of the World, the Bali Clinic in the suburbs of Damascus, to thousands of displaced Syrians, treating their wounds and sharing his hope and amazing grace. H.O.M.E has reached out in Jordan through partnership with the Zarqa Mercy Clinic to tens of thousands of underserved Jordanians and Syrian refugees, as well as supporting Eileen Coleman in An-Noor Hospital in Mafraq with medical personnel coming from the H.O.M.E School of Medical Missions in Egypt to care for a large number of chest disease victims coming from Jordan, Iraq, Syria, and the Arabian Peninsula. In the West Bank, H.O.M.E has established a mobile ministry reaching out to the beloved Palestinian children, families, orphans, and disabled people that have been stricken by the high level of unemployment and poverty during the last several decades. In the North African Mauritania, under the capable hands of Dr. Amanda, H.O.M.E has established 2 hospitals. The first in Chenguti, whereby a new surgical suite and a new laboratory were added in 2021. And recently, a hospital in Oidan, northern Mauritania, has also established by Dr. Amanda under H.O.M.E. Similarly, in nearby North Africa, Tunisia, and Algeria, the Lord is opening new doors for medical ministry in these beloved countries. In South Sudan, H.O.M.E continued in 2021 to reach out through its stationary clinic in Juba and its mobile medical ministry to tens of thousands of Sudanese stricken by famine, disease, and armed conflict, with plans to reach out in 2022 beyond Juba to other rural areas of South Sudan. In 2021, H.O.M.E has launched its large new mobile clinic with teams that are already reaching to thousands of undeserved people in Cairo and Upper Egypt. In Egypt, H.O.M.E has established the Eileen Coleman Nursing Training Program, which has trained more than 160 nurse assistants and now supports nurses going to nursing school to be registered nurses with a mission that would reach out to various parts of Egypt and the Arab world. In 2022, plans are underway to launch the Postgraduate Leadership and Management Training Program, whereby 6 to 8 RNs serving with H.O.M.E will take a 1-year program with Azusa Pacific University School of Nursing to equip them for leadership roles in nursing. Our dream is now becoming a reality with the establishment of the 5-story H.O.M.E hospital in New Cairo, Egypt. The pharmacy will launch by Christmas 2021, and the hospital will open in Q2 of 2022. This medical center will provide high-quality care associated with a training program for young physicians and nurses who would be trained not only medically, but also spiritually to become medical ambassadors sent to various parts of the Arab world. In Egypt, H.O.M.E has also completed another 30 new TV episodes of Life and Medicine, whereby now we have a total of 180 TV episodes that have been aired on satellite TV like Sat7, providing medical education and also the good news message of grace to at least 10 million people on a weekly basis. H.O.M.E has also heard the cry of the Yemeni people in the midst of a devastating civil war. There also, H.O.M.E is providing health, healing, and hope. In the United Arab Emirates, the 200-bed Kanad hospital that cares for more than 180,000 patients every year has seen tremendous progress and expansion in 2021 and has now joined the H.O.M.E network and its mission in reaching out to beloved Arabs with healing and grace. Every year, the H.O.M.E network reaches out to more than 200,000 suffering people in the Middle East, and each one of them is calling on us and you to come and help us, come and help us, come and help us. Could you join us and be part of the healing hand of Christ as we heed his voice, saying, "Whatever you do for one of these least of my brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me."